What's up guys, welcome back from the YgoPro duel video. Next match, Cross-Banlist Cup, last match here on the left side of the bracket. So the deck that loses this one will be out of the tournament. Last match here on the left side. We have Orcust first of all, decklist from 2019, so this should have the advantage over the much older decklist here in this particular match, but I believe it's the oldest deck currently still in the Cross-Banlist Cup, right? Being Synchro Cat, an OCG list by the way, as you see here, because of stuff like Hidden Armory, 3, Rata Brionek, Royal Oppression, Cold Wave, and so on. So which deck has the advantage? And well, we have 25 brave players. I mean, okay, you definitely can't count out a deck like Synchro Cat, especially if it's going first. It has access to powerful, you know, good old school cards like Cold Wave, like Royal Oppression, as you see here. Especially game number 1, it could be like a game-winning card, and that's what happens here. What is going to happen? I mean, like 2019, Trickstar Reincarnation is just a better Mystical Space Typhoon, but I mean, Reincarnation, or I mean the Trickstar Field Spell, Light Stage, it's obviously a Typhoon, but well, it's not going to hit Royal Oppression, right? It's pretty much going to force it out. So Catester, it's definitely very strong. The Carabine does have an honest effect, but it's not helping out, right, against the Catester. Panther is indeed summoned with its low attack points. You know, the Orcust monster Hard Horror probably should have attacked over it. I think it has more attack compared to Panther. I believe it has, right. Cyber Dragon could be a cute one. Again, most of the Orcust cards are machines, you know, like ending their board with their extra deck monsters, so that's where Chimera Tech Over Dragon could come into play if I have access to a Cyber Dragon. I'm definitely aware of that. But yeah, as mentioned before, Royal Oppression definitely taking away, you know, the victory here from Orcust. Normal summoning the Sengen, and this should indeed be GG well played. There is no impermanence set, right? I mean, this Orcust list, it didn't run it in a main deck. So anyway, going second, and I see my hand, and I'm like, it's could be an iffy one. Cold Wave going second is of course very strong. Double Cold Wave, well, the second spell card, is definitely going to be a discard card for the Summoner Monk, and well, if I activate Cold Wave, I can't set Royal Oppression, so that's a problem. Even though the Oppression, it's definitely a game-winning card, but again, the problem is that this Orcust list has access to Rusty Bardish, and Bardish PK combo leads to, well, the Orcust combo next to it leads to the field spell, or the Crescendo. That's at least one negation or interruption or pop in case of Dingirsu summoned during your opponent's turn with, of course, the Rusty Bardish on the field, and of course double Fog Blade, right? Double effect negation, so I'm definitely forced to use Cold Wave, but nope, Cold Wave is not negating or preventing your opponent from using the Orcust monsters during their turn. And that's something that I cannot stop. So I'm not able to set any cards. Your opponent, in this case, you know, the Kai you're activating Cold Wave against, is also not able to set any cards. Spell or trap like Crescendo potentially being searched off of the, what is it called? The Galatea. It has been a while. But yeah, Boral Sword also hits the board, and obviously this is more than enough to attack for a game. So game number 3, again post side tech, and I see my opening and going first, and I'm like, well, I think I have to first of all act, because again the double Cold Wave, going first not that strong, but I think I have to activate Cold Wave, prevent my opponent from using like the Trickstar Light Stage, the Sky Striker engine, triple instant fusion, right? Again, prevent my opponent from going for any 2-card combo is Orcust combo, right? Especially with, you know, the small amount of hand traps I have access to. I believe only DD Crow and Gorse. Gorse, yeah, Gorse, good old times. Back then, Gorse was a super powerful hand trap, but now, you know, Gorse I believe is at 3 and nobody plays it. A bit astonishing, right? Dingirsu on its own is really powerful against this deck. Catester is useless against it. Brionek obviously very good, but as you see, there is another Ash Blossom lurking in the well, in the hand, not in the background, but in the hand. And yeah, again, basically full combo, and I believe is this going to be game? Due to, you know, Dingirsu, Boral Sword, FTK, OTK shenanigans. Not really sure if there's the... Yeah, they should... I think this should be GG. Rusty Bardish. Oh, okay, there is still the pop as well. Yeah, obviously. Yeah. And Ace Blossom as well. Some more salt on the wound. Well, yeah, what can I do, right? Yeah, double Cold Wave, not that strong, but... I mean, Cold Wave could be okay, but that's depending, like on this hand, you see, like a lot of spells, here a Cold Wave definitely could have helped out, since one Harp Horror on its own is not going to do anything. Going for Catester, pretty much the same opening move as in game number 1, sitting on the weak beat stick being Catester, and of course the Royal Oppression, and obviously in, you know, post game 1, post side deck, they'll obviously draw their spell and trap Destruction. I believe there's only Twin Twister, and yeah, there it is, and that's a problem. No hand traps here, no DD Crow to prevent the Orcust engine from, you know, activating and resolving to its fullest potential, fullest combo. Bardish hits the board, so that's already potential double interruption, if not an OTK. Probably not. Galatea hits the board, the pop of Rusty Bardish, and obviously the reattach of the level 3 Orcust. Some damage here. Gorse eventually will be dropped, but I mean, it's not going to do that much. Again, Derinkursu is protecting the field, and let's not forget, there should be, yeah, indeed, double Fog Blade set. That's just so strong. Bottomless is kinda okay against Orcust if you're going first. Obviously, hitting Cerberus, hitting Phoenix, that should work, right? Yeah, it should be, unless uncoaling, depending on which one. But you know, just prevent your opponent from going for full Orcust combo. Reveal the Pot of Avarice, hopefully drawing into like some, you know, some extra disruption, maybe Heavy Storm, who knows? But nope. Ash Blossom says no. I mean, Ash Blossom is so strong against a lot of older decks, right? So yeah, the Gorse token is level 7, 2600 attack, that's not that strong, and yeah, Bottomless Trap Hole isn't really going to do anything, because again, Bottomless destroys first, and then banishes the monster, so Derinkursu can just detach, protect the monster, Boral Sword OTKs, again lurking in the background, and this indeed should be game over. GG, well played. So it's a 3-1. I mean, before this matchup, I kind of felt the same way. Maybe, you know, Synchro gets stealing one duel because of, you know, the good old school broken cards like Cold Wave maybe, but mainly Royal Oppression, let's face it. That's definitely a card that, you know, took, or at least stole one duel in favor of Synchro Cat. So Synchro Cat is out of the duel, out of the tournament, right? And Orcust moves on to the left side of the bracket and will take on one of the losers here on the right side of top 8. Next matchup, a cool one. Far on the bottom right, we have Zodiacs versus Dinosaurs. So that's 2017 Zeus. Pretty much almost full power Zeus, if I'm not mistaken. Good old school Zodiac with Broad Bull, not to forget, versus current format. Or, well, almost right, not really, well, 2020 Synchro Dinosaur, so feel free to leave your predictions. Okay, guys, that's it, thanks for watching, feel free to leave a comment or like if you enjoyed the video. Lithium signing out, peace.